What up, Celtic Nation? What up, Green Team? It's your boy Bito. We back on the couch, man, and we lost tonight, dog. It is what it is. We're here whether we win or lose, man. We're here to talk about it, man. And unfortunately, we started off slow, and dudes like Benny the Butcher and Halliburton, and most importantly, Mr. Pascal Siakam, they all went off tonight, and it is what it is. They played a hell of a game. That's a conference finals team that went there. Now, me personally, I didn't think that they were going to really hold up much of a fight because of the lack of paint presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think they had that really in them. So I thought we were going to kind of eat up the paint, chew it up, and do our thing. But it looked like they came out hot, man. Benny had 30. I think Siakam had 30 or 28 tonight as well. So he had a hell of a game and everything. So it was what it was. And we came out sluggish. We didn't have our best foot forward when it came to two of our starters out of Drew Holiday and Al Horford. And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You can't win them all. Nobody likes to lose. But that's just what happened. It's a part of basketball. We still made a great effort to come back and, send the game into overtime with Jason Tatum. We're going to call him Jason Voorhees Tatum right now because that's just like the type of run and tear that he's on right now. And we're like Michael Myers too, like team. They don't die. They don't go down. So I bang with them right now. So I don't care if they lost tonight, man. You can't win them all. That's one of the 8, because on this channel here, we say that they're going 74-8. So, that's one loss down. 7 more to go until that's over. But don't forget to like the video too. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I can't be upset with the outcome of this game based off of how we started. We let things happen too early. We went down as far as much as like 24 points. So the fact that we had to dig from a deep hole, it was what it was. But I'll look at like some takeaways from the game. We shot 57 threes. We were 19 for 57 from 3. While I believe they only shot about 31, they just shot about 48% from the field. And we shot pretty bad from the field as well. I mean, if you were watching the game, you seen some missed bunnies by Jaylen Brown. I think there was a wide open layup that Drew Holiday missed after a steal. Like, it was just bunny after bunny being missed, like, very early on in the game. Now, I probably had tweeted and said around like 8:30 before the run started happening, I'm like, hey, man, I'm not going to really be worried until like 5 minutes left in like the fourth quarter because, this is a game of runs here. And that's exactly what happened. Like, they came back, around 5 minutes left in the fourth. And, we forced it into overtime, which either we ran out of gas or we just couldn't hit certain shots. And I think Indiana was just hot tonight, man. Every team, like I said on this channel here, man, they're going to always bring their best basketball every single night. So the Celtics as defending champions, because it's different when you're just a contending team and you're the team that made it to the conference finals every year. Now you're the champ, so everybody's trying to knock your block off. So to say, everybody's coming to take your head off and everything. So that's just what the Celtics have to expect. The Celtics can't come out flat. And I'm surprised they came out flat against a team like Indiana because Indiana, they're the team you just seen in the conference finals, so it's not like they're no pushover team either. Granted that Miles Turner was out. They lost James Wiseman. So I didn't think that we were going to be struggling with that, man. But I guess Indiana just gives us a lot of problems. Indiana likes to bring that effort that sometimes the Celtics don't like to wake up for. Granted, we, swept them in the conference finals, and the playoffs is definitely a different atmosphere. And I mean, I think Indiana still has a lot to work on. I mean, we watched them actually kind of choke away a lot of wins or a lot of games on us too. Like, that's the funny thing now that I'm thinking about it in like real time. Like, last year they did that in game 1. I feel like they did it in Indiana here too in the playoffs when Drew Holiday got the steal. So they tend to blow it because I think they're just a young team. You know what I mean? That's really another thing. They're a young team, but I think they might be the team to really be looking out for later on down the line, all things considered, especially when they get their team back together and everybody's healthy. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be a team to look out for. I think we will have a nice little run for our money with this team. And granted that this is a little rivalry here too. I mean, Indiana's always been a rival team since back in the day with Reggie Miller, Al Harrington, Paul Pierce, doing his thing. So it's always been like that. But hey, it is what it is, man. I can't be upset about it, man. But the Celtics, I know 98.5 and ESPN, they're going to talk about how when they take so many threes, this is why they're going to lose the game and try to point out all the negative things in it. But at the same time, that's just our style of play, and that's what's just gonna happen all year long. Granted that I hope we get more wins than losses out of it, and I don't think, once again, it took them to win by 3 points in overtime to still beat us with us playing bad, with us shooting 19 for 57 from 3. Like, it takes a lot for teams to really beat us, and you have to play like your best game. So yeah, we might lose a couple of games in the season. I hope it's not more than 8. But I expect teams to do this. You know, I expect teams to bring the smoke every game. I wish Jalen hit that 3 too at the end of the game. I was looking at the highlights and everything as well. But what was this at? 1 minute left in the third or in the fourth. Yeah, when things started to happen. You know, the big steal by Jalen. You know, the dunk. You know, we had our chances. I'll be honest with you. We definitely had our chances. You know, there were moments that we could. I think also too, they missed big free throws in the moments in this, like, you know, when they got the steals and everything too. So it's like there were a lot of things that just happened why we weren't going to win that game. Like, we had our moments to grasp. It was one of our games to win, but also our game to lose, if that makes sense. You know, like the fact that Tatum hit that 3 to send it into overtime, it's nuts. But what's funny is how, with all that being said, how this game ended when Halliburton threw the ball off the back of Derek White after we missed, I think, the 3 that Jaylen Brown had airballed right before. Like, that just tells you how this game was going to end. But, you know, it happens. I don't have much to say about things when we lose because I hate when we lose. Nobody likes to lose. But, you know, we're going to still talk about it. You know, let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. You know, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. But yeah, we were so close to actually like making a great comeback and being 5-0 on a season and having a different narrative come tomorrow morning, because the radio stations and ESPN are going to kill us tomorrow. I know that, right? I know that's right for sure. Pascal too, you know what's funny about Pascal playing against us too is that our big guys, when Porzingis isn't there, he kind of gets off because he has, you know, the handle. He can kind of be a little agile from outside, shoot the 3. And I knew this shot was going to go into when he put it up. I was like, damn, he's going to make that. I knew that joint was going in. That was tough to take. You know, it is what it is. What team's going to really beat us in the best out of 7 is really what I'm wondering. Yeah, that's all it took, throwing the ball right off the back of Derek White. I was like, yep, that's the ball game. That's how we gonna lose it, man. That makes sense. But hey, man, we're 0-1 right now on our road trip. It is what it is. You know, we got a couple more. We got 2 in Charlotte, where I think we lost in Charlotte last year too. And you know, it's not like they're a threat if it comes to like being further down the line in the playoffs or anything. It's not like that, but it's just like, are we gonna wake up? And I feel like we were at this point at some point last year too. I think when we lost to Minnesota, and people were questioning like what the Celtics are gonna be like on the road and everything. So we're just, you know, history repeating itself just real fast and everything. But yeah, that's all I really got on tonight's loss, man. It stinks, but we're 4-1 on the season. You know, we still have 7 more losses until the 74-8 narrative stops. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's talk about it all season long, y'all. I'll be back. Peace.